Hello everyone, my name is Maurice Janssen, and today I will show you how to use mental mapping in relation to the stakeholder network in port cities. In discussions on addressing the various needs of stakeholders, both scientists and practitioners have come to understand that port and city authorities need to reconnect and align various stakeholders' interests. A first step is to identify and map out stakeholders. This will help to understand how they interact, depend on one another, and to explore where they are located in the port city space. Visualization helps to analyze the stakeholder networks. I suggest working with a metro map, as it combines a mental chart with a spatial plan. By doing so, a metro map helps in synthesizing a myriad of relationships of stakeholders. This is Rotterdam's education and innovation ecosystem, which tells us where maritime knowledge is developed and how institutions work together in raising maritime talent. How did we design this metro map? For a metro map to provide holistic understanding, three criteria will be traded off: coherence, coverage, and connectivity. Coherence relates to the objective for the metro map to be as complete as possible while keeping focus on one theme. Coverage is another challenge. The map needs to be as complete as possible in telling the story while balancing complexity with simplicity. Connectivity is the third element to consider. For credibility, we must show those connections while using geographical landmarks so stakeholders can relate to them. Having said this, the start for a metro map is to select a topic and the stakeholders to be included and to identify their network. The concept that we have illustrated is Rotterdam's maritime education innovation ecosystem. That's essentially the human capital of the port city. On the basis of our literature review, we have identified the relevant institutions, actors, and partnerships in the network. Maritime innovation is closely related to knowledge transfers. Knowledge is concentrated in districts: research, education, training, simulation centers, innovation campuses, and startup incubators and accelerators. To visualize the differences between different types of knowledge transfers, I have created a hierarchy of districts, nodes, and stations. This is an analogy of real metro system. The River Meuse, which flows through the city of Rotterdam, is the most prominent spatial feature. It gives the nodes and stations that represent knowledge transfers a geographical position on the map. You can make such a map by hand, or you can use software. The software that we have used is Microsoft Visio. You can find metro shapes in the search tool on the left. Simply drag and drop the metro shapes to the grid and start building your network. There is also a free tool available called Metro Map Maker to make such metro maps yourself in a different software. Once you have created one map, you can use it to navigate through the network in your dialogues with stakeholders. It can help them understand the network in which they are engaged with. By presenting a comprehensive picture of the stakeholder network, it supports the process of opening up a different mindset with these stakeholders. There are many ways to conceptualize and visualize data. I have given you an alternative approach to visualize stakeholder networks. In the context of port cities where the spatial dimension is often highly important, a metro map can be a great tool. Thanks for attending and good luck with your course.